Hi, I'm Bruce Aubrey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church in Liverpool, New York, the Syracuse area. In 1992, I was first introduced to the discipleship course, Experiencing God, Knowing and Doing the Will of God. It was a life changer. A little over a year later, I would come to Syracuse and serve as pastor at Northside, where I've been now almost 22 years. I can't begin to express my gratitude to the Blackaby organization for all that I've learned about walking with the Lord and seeing Him at work. It's truly been a game changer. As we've watched this congregation grow from a little over 80 people on the weekends to around 1,100 people on the weekends, and to see God at work and many, many lives impacted. Having served the Lord now for 37 years on church staffs in some capacity, I found myself approaching the fourth quarter of ministry. And in doing so, some godly men at this church began to say, "Pastor, it might be good to have a coach." At first you get a little defensive. Am I not doing a good job? And then you realize they just care. They care for you. They care for the ministry. And they believe that as strong as it may or may not be, it can still be stronger. So I reached out to Richard, and he put me in contact with the Blackaby coaching leaders. And I got to tell you, it's been an amazing process. I was particularly impressed with the pre-interview questions that I had to answer in written form. I think there were 17. And after that pre-interview, in our first session, my coach said, "I've identified 9 areas we can work on." And he listed them, and I agreed. And then he said, "Where would you like to start?" I picked one, and I got to tell you, it's been life-changing. What has happened in the last 5 months of my life is nothing short of miraculous, and I thank God for His direction. Why did I choose Blackaby coaching? Because I knew that it was approached from a deeply spiritual vantage point. What are your spiritual markers in life? How has God spoken to you in the past? How is He directing you now? So whether it was facing the challenge of finishing a graduate degree, or whether it was the challenges of sometimes life's turmoils and storms, like a sister dying with cancer, or whether it was building margin into my daily life and ministry, finding better rhythms, making sure that I was taking Sabbath and retreats, it's been life-changing. I need to tell you, it'll be worth your investment, worth your time. Don't hold back. Go for the coaching. One of the great comforts was knowing that Blackaby coaching would be based on a walk with God that I already felt like I had some familiarity with through experiencing God. And sure enough, it's been true. I love how my coach prays with me, and I got to tell you, I know almost on a daily basis he's praying for me. He's helped me to understand some things and see some things differently. He asked me, "Do you want me to push you or do you need encouragement?" To which I told him, for me personally, if you push me too hard, I'll shut down. But if you don't tell me the truth, you can't help me. And he has found an amazing balance of being able to challenge me and speak encouragement into my heart and life. This is the real deal. And I'm grateful to God, and I highly recommend this ministry if God's leading you in that direction.